Hello, my name is David Cole, and I am Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies at the King's University. I'd like to take a moment to speak with you on the Advent theme of joy as we continue to celebrate Advent together. The Christmas story in Scripture provides descriptions of many moments that are filled with joy. Before Jesus is born, according to Luke chapter 1, the angel Gabriel appears to Zechariah and prophesies the coming of John the Baptist in this way. But the angel said to him, "Do not be afraid, Zechariah. Your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you are to call him John. He will be a joy and delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth, for he will be great in the sight of the Lord." Gabriel was busy during that season because a few months later, he appeared to Mary and let her know what new things were about to happen to her. He also told her about Elizabeth being pregnant with John in her old age. Mary went to her relative Elizabeth's house for a visit, and Luke says that when Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the baby leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit. In a loud voice, she exclaimed, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the child you will bear. But why am I so favored that the mother of my Lord should come to me? As soon as the sound of your greeting reached my ears, the baby in my womb leaped for joy. Blessed is she who has believed that the Lord would fulfill his promises to her." Well, Mary responded with what we call the Magnificat, Mary's song of praise in response to all that God was doing. That song includes this phrase, "My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. For he has been mindful of the humble state of his servant. From now on, all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One has done great things for me, and holy is his name." And then, of course, we know the rest of the story. Mary and Joseph end up in a barn in Bethlehem, and our Savior is born and placed in a manger. And Luke records yet another angelic visitation. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." I could go on. The incarnation of our Lord and Savior is the greatest divine intervention in history and is the most appropriate cause for a response of joy from all people as any event ever. That's probably why some of the greatest Christmas carols ever written include such a beautiful focus on the joy that marks this season in which we pause and reflect and worship our King. One of my favorites, written by the great Isaac Watts, goes like this: "Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing." As I close, let me just state the obvious. Jesus is the reason for the season. And as we embrace the gift of our Savior this Christmas, a completely reasonable response is one of joyful enthusiasm and gratitude for this incomparable gift. Let's share in a word of prayer together. Father, we rejoice. We rejoice because Emmanuel, God with us, has come to ransom captive Israel. We are overwhelmed with amazement as we consider your love for us, and we receive our King, Jesus. as the most precious gift ever given to us. May we be reminded of the gift of your Son, and may we share the joy that has been bestowed upon us with everyone you put in our path. Amen. Merry Christmas, everyone.